Prozone evolution. In this video I will show you how to turn out from a quite complicated recipe in food, so that you can have your favorite cake, for example, available as a food to put into the calculation of the meal. Let's start from the compilator with a new recipe. We will add one by one all the ingredients we need for the cheesecake. So the first one is the Philadelphia. Okay, the cream, right? Then we have to add some flour. Let me see. Okay, this is the one we need. Then we need some cream. Okay. The eggs. The whole eggs. Then we need milk. The whole milk. Where is? Okay. Then we need sugar. Butter also. And some biscuits. Good. So we should have all our... You see how many? Can you imagine to do this every time you have to calculate a meal? It's almost impossible, because now you will see how we do about the weight. Let's see. So we have here, you see, the three, which is the 3 blocks. We have 3 blocks are usually, this is a fat. So 3 blocks of fat of the Philadelphia cheese, the cream. The bar here is, so if you have 3, the bar is 4. So if we click somewhere here at the 3/4 of the bar, we have around 3 blocks of fat. So let's say here, so 30 grams, we need almost 230 grams. Here we will have, let's start with 23 and see what happens. So 260, yes, we can do with the slider. So we have 260. This is important because we can work. Otherwise, if we try to work with the 3, we don't have the space to go to the 260. We can also type here the grams, but it's a little bit more complicated, because every time you touch another row, the grams of the slider will reset the grams we put inside. So it's better work this way I'm showing right now. Okay, let's go ahead with all the other ingredients. So the flour is around 30 grams. Yes. Well, this is really precise. You don't need to do this. So then the cream is 230, which is okay. Then we have 240 grams of eggs. Ooh, 240. Okay, this is fine. Then the milk, 170. Whoa. So this case is better we do, so 170, yes, fine. Sugar, 255, good. Then we have 30 grams of butter, 29, 30, it's okay. And 75 of biscuits. Good. So how you see here, we have a lot of fats, but this is the recipe, and we can just save the recipe. So here we write cheese cake New York City. This, yes, could stay in the breakfast, but well, this is not a meal, this is a recipe, so we put all the complicated things in the other group. As you see here, you have, for example, 3 blocks. These are the grams, but it's almost impossible to cook something this way. So we just save our recipe. Good, fine. Now we can use the UFO icon to turn this meal into a food with nutritional values from all the ingredients. The Prozone Evolution will do this for you. This recipe, we have the milk that is liquid, and also the eggs that will lose some weight because the water inside the milk and in the eggs will evaporate. So at the end we probably will have around 1,100 grams. So you have to wait the cake once it's cooked, once it's ready to be served. So once you have done this, you can do the conversion. Now we are in the food section, and we have the cheesecake converted, and these are the values of the protein, of the carbs and the fat into our cheesecake. This is our food. It's not something you can find on the web. And for example, if you look for cheesecake nutritional values, you will not find your cheesecake nutritional values. So this way you have it. What is missing is here. So we will put this into, let's see, into the sweets, because it's very sweet. Also, it's also fat, but it's okay into the sweet. Then the quality, well, it's not a favorable source because all the fat are saturated, and you really cannot eat every day. But let's say if you use with moderation, maybe you can eat quite often. Then what is this? This is basically carbs. And protein origin, let's see. So go back to the compilator, which is the food that has more proteins. So we see the Philadelphia, the X 4.5. So we will select the origin of the proteins from the eggs, so that the app can calculate better the nutritional value of this kind of proteins. Okay, this is done. We can save it. Now we have our cheesecake into the food. So let's make our breakfast. How can we do a breakfast with the cheesecake? Well, first clean all this, go to the food, let's add the cheesecake. So you see we have the cheesecake. Well, I just swipe right on the cheesecake, anywhere in the detail or here, it's fine. So then we need something, you see, we need something to balance, because if we reach the 3 here, we will have a lot of fat. This is a fat bomb. So let's say, okay, we go to the maximum 3.6 of fat, but we need some proteins, which is missing here, and some carbs. So for the proteins, now I will suggest something which has no fat, because we cannot add fat to this breakfast. So we could, in this case, try with the chicken. Yes, some chicken breast could be fine, and for the rest of the carbs, we can add some pineapple. some fresh pineapple, please. So, we have the here chicken. So look, we are close to 3. Here we have 3 of protein, and pineapple. Yes, we can add a little bit more also, like this. So look, it's 310 kilocalories. It's not really too much, because 270, 280, it's okay. And also the ratio here is fine. So this will be a very good breakfast in the morning. I hope it's nice, and I hope you understood all the procedure for the meal with the cheesecake, and how to convert, how to transform a recipe into a food.